Hello there, and actually welcome to Saturday the 26th. I'm actually going to add this in to the following week's vlog because I just want to show you what I'm up to today, as it's quite a big task. I am actually, you see this wall here? I'm actually going to be painting that white today. So all of this needs clearing out and moving. All of this needs clearing out and moving. And all of this needs clearing out and moving. So Lord knows how I'm going to do it, but I just wanted to show you the starting point, and then I can show you the ending and tell you how long it took me and everything, and how much has been sorted, which should be really good as well. So I will see you later. Hello there, and welcome to Monday the 28th of May. How are we doing? I know I inserted a clip of Saturday in here because I was doing this wall. And look how good it is. Actually, hang on, let me pull down the blind and turn the light on so you can see a bit better. So, okay, maybe it's not better, hang on. There we go, that's better, right. So what we've done is we painted the whole thing white. Oh, when it decides to focus, it would be helpful. Come on. There we go, right. So we painted the whole thing white, all of this stretcher wall, because this is where I want to do my filming. We've moved this cupboard forward because then I can get behind here and do my videos quite easily, so I can just leave it here. I'm actually thinking of taking it off the trolley, so leaving the cupboard here a bit further back so I can just go back and forth, and there's plenty of room to go behind here to get round to places. We've then moved my desk over here right in the middle, so yet again to create room for my table here. The DVD cupboards are where they usually are, and the bookshelves are where they usually are. I actually need to go through and put the stuff back, like all my flowers and that, because they're currently in the bookcase, but I've managed to put some things into storage, which is really good. And I can then put even more stuff on there, so more flowers, more sugars, and the cat is having a drink out of the draining thing. See? Tough thing. So this has been drying for the last couple of days. Obviously it's made Bank Holiday Monday, which gave us a clear weekend to actually get the job done. And so we did this all on Saturday. We started at about 10 o'clock and we worked all the way through till about 2:30. I think I finished doing the third and final coat. Actually no, it wasn't final. Mum did a coat for me on Sunday. So we did 3 coats on Saturday and it looked brilliant. I could just see the marks from the roller, so Mum went over it again for me on Sunday while I was at my dad's. But that's how we're liking the setup, and I really like it. I love how bright it is. Now that I've got it set up, once I've managed to move all of the rubbish that's lying around and put them away where they're supposed to live. Do you want to go out? After I move everything where it's supposed to live, I can put things back where they're meant to be. I'm going to reorganise my YouTube table cube box thing. I'm going to reorder that, because if it is coming off the trolley, which I think it will, I'm going to keep the trolley obviously because it's amazing for moving things, but I'm going to take it off the trolley and possibly put it on this dolly, or I'm going to just leave it on the floor in a set place, because as I was explaining, it can be moved around quite easily. Magic, you're a pain because she can't decide if she wants to go in or out. I think she's actually waiting for me to make the decision, but you know. So yeah, so I had a shower because I actually helped Mum and my grandmother paint some fences. I had to do my style blog post because I didn't manage to get to that because I spent both Saturday and Sunday night at my dad's. So I've been pushing through getting that done. I've also managed to get the description for the YouTube video done today as well. So everything's ahead, everything's fine. Just had a shower after painting the fences. Now I'm going to take the dogs for WALK. And I am then going to have some burgers for dinner. I think my grandmother's cooking us. She's cooking us some burgers and mash for dinner with some burger rolls, which I can't eat, but I will most enjoy the mash. And then I am going to chill, I think, the rest of the evening. So that is it, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello there, and welcome to Tuesday the 29th of May. How are we doing? I'm really loving this background. Just looks so much lighter and brighter, and I look so good against it. I'm only joking. I love it. Right, okay, now on to actually what happened today. I've mainly been working on my blogging, like adding the products to the end of my in the kitchen blog posts, and I'll need to do that for any other blog post I can think of, because I've done it one way and I actually want to do it another way, so I need to go through and change them. But it's happening. It's a long process and it takes me about an hour to do 3 of them, but you know, we're getting there. I watched A Mountain Between Us. Where's the film? Focus. I was off by one. I watched The Mountain Between Us. It was really good, actually. I want to watch it again later on. As you well know, I watch it once and then I watch it again to do a review on it. So it was actually really good. It's less time than I thought it would be, which is better. No, not necessarily better. It's just different, because I usually now expect films to be at least 2 hours long, because that just seems to be the norm for a lot of the films that I'm buying. But it was a good film, so I can't knock it. I then actually planned to do editing in the evening, but I didn't take the SIM card out of this camera and take it up there to move the footage over, so I was a bit of a dimwit there. I got my icing cake book, which I've been looking for, because I don't really know how to ice buttercream and things like that, so that's going to be teaching me a few things, which is really good, because I want, when I make buttercreams, I want them to look nice on the cupcakes. I don't want to have to redo pictures if I don't want to. Eventually, when I'm all set up and I've got all the time in the world, I'm going to go over everything and remake them and redo the pictures so that they're nice and arty and light like the wall. You know, I can do it on the wall now, which I couldn't before, and things like that. So I'm really looking forward to doing that even. I'm looking up a lot of recipes at the moment to do with breakfast, because my cousin actually texted me and said, look, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not doing it to criticise you. She was actually giving me great constructive criticism. She was just saying how a lot of what I do is repeated. Like, I have porridge every morning, which I do. I have muesli every morning, which I do. I'm not too experimental with the cooking and things. It was only the 5-day veggie challenge that made me do that. So I've started looking up recipes for breakfasts and things, and I'm trying to cut down on what I have at dinners, because I don't do a lot of exercise at night, and I think it will be calmer on my tummy, making me have a better night's sleep and things like that. So it's making me research a lot of recipes and things. Plus I've got a million cookbooks that I need to go through for dinners and that. So it's mainly breakfasts I'm looking at, because what I'm thinking is I get very, very, very tired in the afternoon, evening, after about 2 o'clock, 3:30. I get very, very, very tired. But I don't drink caffeine, so I can't then bring myself up with coffee and keep myself going. So I'm trying to come up with very carby lunches and carby breakfasts to keep me going, keep me energy up, and keep my energy levels up. That's what I've just said, never mind. Keep my sugar levels up, because as I say, I just get very, very tired. But then when it comes to dinner, I want quite a soothing meal, a calm meal, so I don't have to stress about what I'm eating or that it's bad for me. Make it a good meal, but not. So I want, for dinners, I want quite a soothing meal, because I'm trying to go to sleep and things like that, and I want to look at healthy snacks and things. So this is all, actually, if it wasn't for the 5-day veg challenge, I don't think a lot of this research would be happening. So it's really, really good. I'm really glad that I did it. And I actually closed a lot of the tabs that I had open on my phone on Safari and things. I lowered them all. I saved them all as bookmarks and things for me to read later. Not that I ever will, but I like to think I will. So that's all I did today. It doesn't sound like an awful lot, but it does take time over the day. I had a very, very late morning. I was just absolutely exhausted. I woke up at 7 and I couldn't get up. I just went straight back to sleep for about another hour. And then I was dozing for another half an hour, so I didn't actually get up to do anything till about 9:15, which is actually unheard of for me. So that was interesting. And that's what I mean about being tired. So having the good breakfasts and lunches will do me a lot better. So that is it for today, and I will see you tomorrow. There was quite a lot there, but I will see you tomorrow. Hello there, and welcome to Wednesday, the 30th of May. How are we doing? Today I have worked on my shop for a little bit. No, from the blog post to add the products to, in turn the shop, because I've edited a few things on there. But I also looked after my goddaughter and her brother today, which was lovely. I haven't seen them in a long time. My cousin's cat unfortunately has an injury, and we didn't quite know what was wrong with him. He was moving around okay, I guess. I haven't actually seen him move around, but he could get up to a chair, you know, so he's not terribly bad. I'm not denying he's in pain, but cats have a lot of resilience to pain, I think. I don't know, he was good. I checked on him earlier on and he was lovely. He was purring away and everything, so my cousin had to come over and bring the kids over so I could look after them while she took him to that appointment. and he is okay. They've given him medicine to make him feel better, I guess. I don't know the complete ins and outs. They think it was a bite mark, but it could be something else because there's no extra like rows of teeth. There's no other marks to coincide with someone actually physically biting you. You normally get the other marks with it. He's being looked after. He's having this medicine, and my cousin's going to leave it a couple of days before taking him back. And we were of course all worried in case he got hit by a car or something, so we were all terrified that it was a lot worse, because my previous dog Charlie, when he was 1 or 2, he got hit by a car, and it is one of the most terrifying experiences you can ever go to. I mean, I was 10, so I didn't quite understand what was going on, but to see I remember the pain that he was in, I remember the operation he had to go through, I remember all that, so thank God, and I actually pray to God, thank you, that it wasn't like that, because that is hell to go through. Never mind financially in terms of the money worries with it, but emotionally it's heart-wrenching. You don't know what to do, you can't help them. So it could have been a lot worse. Where's wood? Touch wood. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. Thank you, God. Anyway, I looked after the 2 little ones today, and I have, as I say, I haven't seen them that often anymore. I don't see them that often anymore, which is a good thing because it means I can get on with my work, but it's a bad thing because I miss them so much and I love them so much. But you know, that's just the way things are. So I saw them, I looked after them. I then started work again about 4 o'clock, worked through till about 6. Then my mum picked up some shopping for me to be able to do the next 5 cooking blog posts. This is testing my memory now, which are churros, a rainbow big cake, which is effectively a Victoria sponge cake in the form of a rainbow, marbled rainbow. Churros, rainbow cake, cinnamon sugar cookies, chocolate and cinnamon Tanya Burr cookies, apple water, which I'm doing tonight. It would help if I was in frame. I can't remember what the other one was. Got it on my phone, hang on. Right, I've got my phone now. The next few ones I've got to work on are churros, a rainbow Victoria sponge cake, plain muffins, banana and chocolate chip loaf, American pancake, tray cake, chocolate and cinnamon Tiny Bear cookies, and cinnamon sugar cookies. Well, if that's not enough to be getting on with, I don't know what is. So that's going to be my goal for the next couple of weeks, because as I was saying to Mum, I don't really want to lose this momentum. And your battery's flashing, so I'm going to have to talk quickly, but I don't want to lose this momentum of doing the cooking, because I said at Christmas, right, I'm going to keep up with this, I'm going to know exactly what I'm doing. And I didn't because of other circumstances. You don't get me wrong, life does get in the way, but while I can do these things, I want to be able to. So I want to keep the momentum going, because then I've got Halloween to plan, and then I've got Christmas to plan, then I've got next year's to plan, and it's all very exciting. So this is great. Going through all this stuff has been really good. Mum doing the shopping has been excellent, so I can get started on that tomorrow. So that is all for today, and I will see you tomorrow. Hello there, and welcome to Thursday the 31st of May. How are we doing? Today, I looked after my goddaughter because my cousin had to take her little one to the doctors. Do you have to do that right now? I looked after her the majority of the day. She actually went off with her aunt and my aunt and I then worked on doing some of the shops, putting the products in at the bottom of the blog posts, and I managed to make banana bread chocolate chip cake, loaf, something like that. But all the chocolate chips are going right to the bottom and I don't know how to fix it. I truly don't. So what I'm going to do is put in the top description, bear in mind chocolate chips do fall to the bottom, but that's okay, it doesn't detract from the taste, because it won't. I have then had a Chinese takeaway, which I was really excited for, which my loving mother brought home for me. And we then watched The Mountain Between Us, which my mum didn't like as much as I did, safe to say. But that's all we did. It's been very much a chilled day in a sense, because I haven't worked, really. I did pick up work about 4. No, I did pick up work about... I'm vlogging. I picked up work about 4:45, but then the stupid computer wouldn't work till 5:15. So I kept working till about 6, and then I gave up, and then I had the rest of my evening. So that's all that's happened today. So I will see you tomorrow. Hello there, and welcome to Friday the 1st of June. Goodness, this year's going quickly. How are you? Today I had very much the chill day. I went to breakfast with my dad. He took me to Sainsbury's to pick up a few things I needed: food, colouring, milk, and I picked up some cream cakes for my uncle. I then came back and took the dogs for WALK, watched King Lear, and then I watched half of Supernatural. Oh, the King Lear was Anthony Hopkins one on BBC iPlayer. I then watched half of Supernatural, as I said, went to dinner. My chest is very, very poorly, so I'm keeping this clip short. Then I went to pick up my goddaughter, who's staying with me the night. So that is it for this week. Like, comment and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Also let me know in the comments of anything you'd like to see me do on this channel and how your week was. And I will see you next week. Bye!